Hi, and welcome to Math 152. This is section I2 online, and this video is your getting started video for Math 152. This will show you how to maneuver around our Blackboard website. Every time you log in, you should come to the announcements page here, and you'll be able to see any announcements that I have posted for the class. Okay, if you come over here to the side, these are the different links for Blackboard. The first one we have is getting started. This is the first thing that you should be working on. When you start working your first day, you click on getting started. And inside here are a few items that you need to take care of within the first week of class. The first one being the enrollment verification quiz. This is just to verify that you are in fact enrolled in this class and you have logged in and started doing your work. All right, we want you to take a look at the course syllabus here, and instead of turning in those student acknowledgement forms, we're going to check a mark reviewed box on the syllabus, and you'll see that when you go over to the syllabus page. You can click on it there, or you can actually access it over here on the side. You can click for it that way. The next thing you want to do is you want to go over into Alex and do that initial knowledge check, and we can look at that in another video, and I can show you how to move around in Alex there. But for right now, just know that when you click on this, it'll take you to the Alex website, and the first thing it's going to ask you to do is go through a tutorial of the tools that they have, and then it's also going to ask you to take a knowledge check there, and it basically just wants to know what you already know and what you don't. And then the last thing we want to do at the getting started is our introductions to the class. And if you'll click on this, it'll take you over to the discussion board. And there is nothing in here right now because it's not open, but if you click over here on the side for the discussion board, if you can't see it, it is the introductions, and here are the directions for it. And what you'll need to do is you'll come up here and you will create a thread. And over here on the side, this is how I'm going to know when people have posted. And be sure that after you've done your initial post, you go back and respond to at least 2 of your classmates, because that's how the discussion boards are going to be graded. You're going to get a certain number of points for posting, which is going to be answering the question that you're asked, and then you're going to get points for answering or responding to 2 of your classmates, and that will comprise 1 discussion board grade. All right, let's see, over here on the side, this is another way you can access your enrollment verification quiz. Again, this is not a grade. This is just to verify with JCC that you have started work in the course and that you are in fact enrolled in the course. Okay, over here on the side, the announcements. This is what you're going to come to every time you log into Blackboard or My Blackboard. You got the syllabus tab right here. This is another way to access our syllabus. Here it is. You can pull it up as a document. You can pull it up as a PDF. Either way you want to take a look at it, and you do want to read that. And then when you're finished, you want to click on the Mark Reviewed button, and that is located right down here. So once you've read it, you're just going to check that off, and then you won't have to turn in the student acknowledgement form down here. Okay. All right. Over here on the side, the next thing that we have, this is the My Textbook. The 152 is actually an e-text course, and so here is a form that tells you what the e-text is all about. And if you decide that you don't want to participate and have an e-text book, you can certainly opt out, but it's going to have to be done by January the 8th at 5 p.m. and that deadline date is right here. You'll notice January 8th by 5 p.m. because our class does start on January the 4th. Okay, and if you want to access the online textbook, you can get it here, and then you're going to select McGraw-Hill campus, and you'll select Alex. Now there's two options there. One of them's for Connect Math and one of them's for Alex, but we are using Alex. We're not using Connect Math. All right, once you get there, there'll be 3 bars in the upper left-hand corner. You'll click on that, and then on the drop-down menu, you'll see textbook. You can click on that, and then we can get the ebook, which is your online book, or you can actually order a printed version of the book if you want to for $25. So if you decide to opt out or not, you can get the printed version of the book. It's like a loose leaf. I think they pack it in shrink wrap and send it to you, and you can use that if you want to have a textbook like in your hands, and it'll save you a little bit of money from having to rent it or buy it from Amazon or Barnes & Noble there. All right, let's see. Over here on the side, the course schedule. This is tentative, but this is how we're going to try and do the class this particular time. The weeks are listed over here on the side. The different sections in the textbook are listed out here to the side that we're going to be covering. Notice that this class only has 2 tests, okay? The first one's going to be during week 8, and then the other one's going to be during week 16. And so you want to be sure and do as well as you can on the test. Now, the tests are usually in 2 parts. We usually have one part over in Alex and then another written part, which has to be turned in. But we'll go over those more when it gets closer to the time of the test. All right, down here you've got my instructor. This is me. I am Julie Duquette. Here is my email address, which I do pick up my emails on my phone, but for some reason the student emails are a little bit slower getting to me. This is a phone number that goes straight to the USET department, and it goes to the receptionist there, and you'll have to leave a message there because I don't have an office and I don't have a phone. So if you need to get a hold of me and you want to talk to me, you can call that number and I will get back to you as soon as I get the message. As I said, I don't have an office, but I will be holding office hours for you guys, and it's going to be on Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 o'clock. We're going to do this through a platform called Vectra, and I will post the web address in Blackboard in the announcements section before the office hours. And then if you want to come in and ask questions or see how problems are worked or whatever, you can do that. We can video chat, we can just regular text chat. There's a whiteboard in there so I can show you how to do stuff, and I can pull up problems from the textbook or from worksheets that we've been working on or whatever, and we can take a look at them and see how they need to be done. If this is not going to work out for you though, and you want to meet face-to-face, just send me an email, or you can call the phone number up there and leave a message that you want to make an appointment, and I'll see if I can find a place for us to meet. All right, down here you've got your weekly assignments, and they will be listed. Now, all that you're going to be able to see right now is week 1. Okay, this is going to start Friday, January the 4th. It's going to go through Thursday the 10th. So our weeks are going to be running from Fridays to Thursdays. All right, the due date, right here it is. They're going to be due Thursdays by the end of the day. So 1 minute before midnight. You click on here. Everything you need to do for class is located inside this folder. Okay, the first thing you're going to see are the assignments that you're going to have to do. We've got reading the particular sections that you need to work in, and you can take notes in there if you need to. We've got the homework for Alex, which you'll have homework and quizzes in Alex every week except for test weeks. I don't think there's any quizzes in Alex during the test weeks there. Okay, so this first week is going to be pretty busy because we have 5 sections to cover here, but I think they go pretty quickly. You'll need to participate in another discussion forum, so you actually have 2 of them to do, and then we want to do the week 1 quiz in there. Down underneath here, it tells us what's going to be graded. So this week, first week, you're just going to have your Alex week 1 homework graded, the sampling bias discussion board will be graded, and the week 1 quiz will be graded. And they'll show up over in Blackboard as soon as I can get the grades. All right. Each section is listed here as its own particular folder. And there's section 2.1. If you click on it, you'll see each one of them has the learning objectives for that particular section. There is a PowerPoint in there that has notes from the textbook, and it has examples in there, but the examples are not worked out, and that's what the video is for. So the video is me showing you how to work the examples that go with the problems that are in the PowerPoint sections. All right. We have a link in here. This will take you directly to Alex. You can certainly do it that way, or if you want to, you can access Alex by clicking on the link over here to the side. Either one of them is going to take you straight there. Okay. The discussion board, again, this will take you over to the discussion board. Remember, you create a thread so you can make your post, or if you want to, you can actually access the discussion board over here on the side. There we go. Right here, and that will take you there as well. And then we have another Alex down here. This is the quiz. Again, you'll head over to Alex and you will work on the quiz. And Alex is going to keep track of what you should be working on because the due dates and everything. So I think you will be able to work ahead if you complete everything that is due within the week that it's due. So in other words, if you finish homework 1 and quiz 1, I believe Alex will let you go ahead and start working on homework 2. If you want to, you don't have to. So don't be fooled. There's always something over in Alex to be working on. Okay, let's see. The learning resources right here. If you're having Alex issues, there's a customer support link right here. Takes you right here, gives you the times that there is actually somebody physically there to talk to you. There's a phone number, a fax number, an email, and I'm told that they do get back to you fairly quickly if you have to leave them a message. They're pretty good about getting back to you. Okay. And then, of course, My Grades, if you want to keep up with how your grades are in the class, you can click on that link there, and then your email's there, and you can see all the rest of that stuff. All right, and that is going to take you through the Blackboard section.